This story is fictional, and any and all similarities to characters, groups, or other entities in real life are coincidental.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
This became one of my favorite cutscenes in video game history when I was younger. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Love this cutscene. I don't know why it stuck with me. Don't smoke, kids.
Oh boy, he's right on
Good song.
schedule.
Revolver Ocelot, he lived.
He'll know.
And he has an arm now. Because he lost his at the end of the last game. What's up with that? Not the end, but...
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method, we don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Is the delay better now? Uh-oh.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS.
That's what I love about these kind of games. It's like watching a movie, but you get a little bit of control in it too. Especially because this is like a sequel to the last one. Like, there's already so many questions about what's going on.
Touch that head of hair.
Like, who's this guy? Why does Ocelot have an arm now? Why is Snake not part of the military anymore or whatever?
Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
The government.
I'm on it.
Where's the Colonel? Where's Mei Ling? Naomi? Where's Meryl? Like, it's 5 minutes in, we're already... That's what I love about this game.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now.
And like, it hits you with the everyone has a Metal Gear now?
Kasatka? Kamoff chopper, right? Killer whale.
Chicken noodle. I don't like soup. I'm not a soup person unless it's cream of crab.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
Snake!
I'll be in touch.
Hey, Ethan, how you doing? Crab? I love cream of crab.
Freeze.
Are you kidding me?
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Hey, that's one of the most famous lines of the game. Are you kidding me? We're like 2 seconds in. Oh my god, okay, these controls, okay. Just do your change password.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action.
Okay, yes, press the action button. Yes, I know this. You don't need to listen to all the tutorial stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna find as many of the little Easter eggs and stuff like that in the game that as I can remember.
Freeze.
Why is this game just not working? I have no rations. Like the hold-up mechanics, they're like different than I remember. I don't know why they keep stopping what they're doing.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Search team to deck A, port side.
So, one of the little things that you can do in this game. Nope. How do I... There we go. And then, if I remember, you go in here, look down, and then call him.
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake.
Okay, maybe not.
If you open the locker, you can use...
Okay. There is a point where you can do quite an interesting little cutscene between the two of them.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team,
Two? Two what? Another thing here is you can look. Here's the TV. And it's actually showing the Metal Gear. It's the live feed or whatever that they have. Also, if you come over here, this guy's stinky. He has bugs floating around him. Oh. I was like, what's this man talking about? Oh, I didn't mean to skip that, but...
Freeze.
Shoot his radio so you can't call for backup if he wakes up. Surveillance camera?
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place. Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
To the right, I think it's a, is it thermal goggles there? Like I said, there's a bomb. Just shoot the camera. It's only a tranquilizer gun that I have right now. Cardboard box. Oh my god. Okay, Otacon, do your whole. Didn't mean to click that button.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right,
Oh, good
and
evening.
they're linked to
Let me guess. Semtex.
Go to
exactly,
twitch.tv,
plastic
type in your
explosives.
username, and then
If you
click
trip the sensors,
I'll be sleeping with the fishes. along
forgot
with this
password or
entire
whatever,
ship.
type in your
that
email,
sounds about right.
and then go to your
There aren't
emails,
that
change your
many
password.
infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Well, thankfully we don't actually need to go that way. Never give up your dreams.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
On Big Boss? At this point, we haven't met Big Boss yet. So go on your phone, go into your settings on the Twitch app, and type in your email, like link your email. Just go to the Twitch app. Top left, click your name. Account settings, account. Security and privacy, and then yeah. So click your account, go to account settings, security and privacy on your phone.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing.
Just do your email
It's
then, just
basically
link your email
combat-worthy.
on your phone.
That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Let's go. Oh, no, we want the ration. Investigate who that is.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Okay.
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now!
Alright, that's good.
Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Oh god, good.
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans, so you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Bum bum bum.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Oh my god. I used to be good at this game, I swear. There we go. Never done it twice because you can. True? Very true.
Cipher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
Really?
Who is he?
Sergei
Learn something new every day.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's
Oh,
allies.
you didn't.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, There's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Okay. Oh my god, I hate you. Oh my god. Don't spoil it, I'm gonna go see it next week. No, I'm not 100% sure. Now that I have a real gun, I can shoot this though. That leads outside. You did it? Let's hope it works. Okay, good. Was it good at least, though? Go to sleep. Alright, good. You missed the introduction of that's not her name, Olga Gerlukovich.
Raven? Freeze.
Vulcan Raven. Pretty sure you can call out here and have a little chat about Raven.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one.
We already had this conversation. Oh, I swear to God, they just never want to have the conversations that I want to have. Didn't mean to do that.
I don't know where he is.
They're a lot better than the last one, aren't they? Still old school. Oh no. They didn't come.
Who's there?
No. So annoying. This game was released in 2001. It's so annoying. This is 1 year older than me.
He got me! Stay on lookout for the intruder! Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
It's another picture that you can do for a little moment later on. Let's see if I remember where all of these are. Wait, what? Very old.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go
Yeah,
sleep with the
yeah,
fishes, but
I see that
there are too many
resemblance.
sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close.
Yeah, he's just gonna introduce us to the little green boxes, but I already know about those. Use cigarettes to see the sensors. There we go. Idiot.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed.
I don't know where it is, but somewhere in here you can take a picture and you'll see a ghost, I believe.
Time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that
I think
time.
it's right there. I could be wrong though. This right here is funny. Look at this dude. He's jamming. So annoying. How do they know I'm back there? So annoying. Quad feed. feel like I just suck at Metal Gear lately. I used to be able to go through this game without being alerted once. Those were the days. Snake roll, it sounds like a type of, like an egg roll. Collateral.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
How do they know? Did I really run out of ammo already? Oh crap. I don't want to kill anybody. I use all my stun grenades. Are you kidding me? Jump scare. Alright. Oh, stick drift. That stings. Should have kept a better eye on my ammo. You're fine, Brando. Feel better. I appreciate you saying hi. Get some rest, physically and mentally. Hopefully you feel better. You're always welcome in the streams.
Who goes there?
Alright, see you later, dude.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
It was
The
Agatha.
exits to the deck are all
Lord.
sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
So, Revolver Ocelot
Okay, Snake.
straight up
Let's go over this one
betrayed
more time. Use this camera
everyone.
to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps markings.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right.
I'll give you a
We'll
crash
deal with the
course
rest
as soon as we're
when
done
we get
here.
there.
There's no story
Stay
for a few
low.
minutes. So I'll tell you where we're up to right now.
We initiated
Basically, the first 2 games
were
were very simple. There was like no real, there wasn't a big story. You're basically playing as this guy, Solid Snake, who works for the government, taking down weapons called Metal Gear, and ended up meeting this guy called Big Boss, who told Snake that he's his father. And then Snake was ordered to kill Big Boss, so he did that.
At the moment, every industrialized nation
And then
in the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse
that was
yet,
pretty much
so do a number
that's
of
pretty much
rogue
all you really
states.
need to know for the first 2 games, like the big stuff.
They are all
Then the
working
last
to
one,
build
which is
their
considered
own
Metal Gear Solid
Gear,
1,
compete with the US nuclear strike.
still works for the government, went, discovered Metal Gear Rex,
Some say that
and that he has a twin brother. They were cloned from Big Boss. That's how he became his father, technically. They were cloned.
There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those
He
with
killed Liquid
submarine
Snake.
and air background.
Then there's Revolver Ocelot, which you just saw. Revolver Ocelot lost an arm, so we don't know yet why he has an arm now. That doesn't make sense yet.
Sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
He met Otacon. They're like best friends now. He got betrayed by the government at the end of that game, so he doesn't work for the government anymore.
Building up their own Metal Gear force would think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out.
Dang it. He doesn't work for the government anymore. He's now part of this like private group dedicated to taking down Metal Gears, which Metal Gears are just basically big mechs, big machines. You're about to see a Metal Gear. I think that's everything. I think I nailed it.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
That's pretty much what we're up to right now. He's currently working for an anti-Metal Gear organization alongside Otacon,
Some say that the strategic importance
and is
of
trying to
aircraft
take
carriers will
down,
be reduced by the completion of raids.
or like prove that the Marines, who are supposed to be the good guys, are building a Metal Gear.
There's a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Damn it. Snake, yeah.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of raid. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Oh, so we need to do this.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think. Always bear that in mind.
We also learned at the end of the last game there's a third brother who is also the president. He kept being called the president.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
But nobody knows about the third one.
Is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Ray.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military
I only needed those,
devoted to
right?
Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's.
I mean, just ask
Theirs
any
is a
questions
program
away.
that
Yes,
will
you know,
add
like
fuel to the uncontrolled
if
fire
anything
of
doesn't make
nuclear
sense, something like that,
proliferation.
feel free. Pretty sure those are all the pictures I needed.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Oh, this is...
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one.
Look at his character, he's blushing.
The next image is... More of these? Is that all you think about? Hey, what you like is your business. Just get those Metal Gear pictures. I'll just make a backup of this one. The next one's... Sorry, but this doesn't
Wait, did it
work.
not work?
I hate to ask,
He's supposed
but
to laugh.
Can you try again? Next up is... Huh.
That one didn't work
It
either?
needs to be a
It's
little
supposed to
more
be a
clear.
ghost.
What
He's
we
supposed
need-
to... Okay, well, screw this.
It is a fact that players in favor
Did
of
they not
such a
work?
policy are
You mean this game or the entire game? I just explained the first 3 games. This is technically the 4th one.
Looks like I have your photos.
Why did the other pictures not go through?
attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to...
The basic idea is you're playing a Snake who doesn't like Metal Gears. His dad is Big Boss, but he killed Big Boss. He has a twin brother named Liquid,
Metal Gear
just in case. And there's Revolver Ocelot, who nobody really knows what's going on with Revolver Ocelot until you played every single game, and even then it's still unclear. But he lost an arm, but now he has an arm.
It's onboard joint tactical...
I don't... And there's Otacon. We love Otacon. Otacon's just the best. Liquid and Solid, yeah. Liquid Snake and then
Let's
Solid
take a look.
Snake.
Okay, first up...
No, he has like a human arm now.
You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. The next image is... You already...
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Rain. That is all. Dismissed.
It's much better, isn't it?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue.
That's Revolver
They
Ocelot.
say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Ethan's stripping now. What?
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Buds.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Nice. It's cool.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not that you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Oh, I should add that command to watch time.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
It can be confusing, yes it can. If note is that Ocelot abandoned everybody. He is working for himself basically right now.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now.
Wendy sounds good actually.
This ship is still in the
Baconator
lower
fries.
New York Harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Food is good though. Yummy.
Don't let him get away!
arm.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Yeah, it can be.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
So that's Liquid's arm, so Liquid isn't dead, he's living on through Revolver Ocelot. And Snake also is like rapidly aging because he was cloned, and there's also things called nano machines in him, which basically is making him get super old super quick. What?
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
That's kind of how it went.
Otacon, we have a problem.
I know what F in the chat means. You fool. Gee, what'd that mouth do?
Snake!
Look how big that thing is. Oh, jeez. Pretty much how it is, yeah. To a bit more of an extreme.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
I've never seen that show, but I really want to watch it.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
But the music is really good in this. I want to see the Metal Gear Orchestra in concert. That would be so cool. They were in New York City for a while at most.